going on in Europe. First week. Lucky North Carolina, let's go. All right.
Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Tar Heels about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Syracuse's offense comes onto the field first today. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. You've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Syracuse right back at it.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Oh, Lord.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Come on.
And wings it incomplete. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program that we... It can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So North Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium.
Holy moly, donut shop.
He's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Put number one.
Lopez wants to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
That'll be fine. Oh, shit.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down.
What up, Jack?
Here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play in the offense. I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Oh, they're after him.
Yeah.
And the quarterback
Wrapped in.
is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Oh, he blew it.
What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's loose.
Oh, what?
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, you always...
Can we challenge?
Now we'll hang on here.
Throw that
The
bitch.
coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another
I'm down.
one. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
I'm down, chat. I'm all on the ground. Overturn that. Thank you.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Going with the ground game left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Willis. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Come on.
That pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter.
Yeah.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. The Orange undaunted, they'll still go for it here on 4th down to open the 2nd quarter. Big tight end makes the grab, it's a 1st down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the
Come
tackle.
on,
They give
Gil.
up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the pass. I can play man when I got a pass rush like now.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes
Great
the tackle
cover.
at the 46,
Great
but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll give it to him again.
Ooh.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Lopez to pass. Makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Oh, no.
Looking for a gap. It's ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
Look at that.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down?
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Yeah.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll run play action.
God damn. I mean, I can't line off the road.
And it'll bring up 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Lopez wants to fire. Pulls it in. It's Ship. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. And the Tar Heels pick up the 1st down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's gone.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tar Heels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, especially when you go for those down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, North Carolina. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy and take it to the house. That is a game-changing play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. to the air on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield very late in the half. He's taking the shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Can we get the ball too?
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments and pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the side.
The defense continues to play a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He lost one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 35. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Pulls it and fires to the left. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Lots of running room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Handoff from the gun. He's going for the goal line.
What is that? What is
He
that?
has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
No, he didn't make it. Knee down. Good job. Good job, dude. Oh my God.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll bring it out. It's James. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down.
All of it.
The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He might want another play. They're not afraid to let one fly from back here.
What?
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. North Carolina has it back in the Tar Heels, so pleased to send the offense back out. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game on this drive.
What happened to you?
Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Lopez to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Open space at the 25. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense batting .500 on 4th down. They're 2 for 4 so far. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Orange. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Oh my God.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Not too late that.
So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Ship. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just bowing ahead. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Into the end zone he goes.
Yeah,
Touchdown, North Carolina.
Actually went and tried to dial at the
These
quarterback.
players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the 1st game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. And the returner will be dragged down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse right back at it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that.
Yeah, it's like 105 index. I'm like, nah.
Looks as if we have an injury on that.
We're gonna just end this game. Take that L.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, we're just panicking every really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
God damn, he went crazy.
Statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have penalties. If you do those things, David,
that'll
it'll
be
reach
easy.
every time.
I won't put that
That's
next time.
the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. Find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on. Keep developing. Those things you do well, then let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.